Oh, look who decided to come to work today.
Hello.
Any highlights, any stories to tell us?
Every day.
Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. Every day. We do it our own way. Sing it out every day. Yeah, let's make it a good day. Every day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Now, here's Jason.
Hi, everybody.
Let's make it a
So, anything going on? Hi, I'm here, everybody. I'm back, yeah. I don't know if you heard, but here's, I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is I was on an airplane that had a bomb threat. That's the bad news. The good news, Fox is only making me use one vacation day for it.
Oh, no.
That's right, yeah. I don't have any left, I know. This was the phone call from the boss. I'm in the airport. Hey, Jace, you're safe? Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, and don't forget to file this as a vacation day. That was the, yeah. I'm not lying. I'm just, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Fallon, everybody.
Brutal.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing, friend?
Great. Welcome back.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Good to be alive.
No kidding,
Yeah. Hi, thank you. First, foremost, thanks. You did an amazing job filling in, you and Pierre. Yeah. Sorry to the audiences that Fallon said there were two women yesterday that were very, very upset. I'm very sorry. I believe
They were
me.
sad.
Let me tell you, audience. Let me tell you, I would have rather have been here. Trust me, than what the situation. You did an amazing job. Thanks to Pierre too for filling in. Yeah. If you're watching us from around the country, Pierre's a great guy, a wonderful sports anchor, and just a funny dude. I love Pierre.
He's funny, yeah.
A great dude.
Okay, so you're back. You've collected your thoughts. What happened?
Yeah. So I've never really said this, but I usually do the hot dish here. But oddly, I'm the dish today. It's not every day. Yeah, it's not every day your travels ends up in TMZ. But so let me just to get started and tell you kind of what happened. I know a lot of you probably read a little bit about it in the New York Post or TMZ. I was on a flight from New York City LaGuardia to Minneapolis. It was flight 2313, and we were trying to fly home on Tuesday. And we got on the plane. It was delayed, like a lot of flights right now because of the government shutdown. We had about a 2-hour delay. We were used to it. We had a delay flying in. And we get in the aircraft. And let me stop. This will be about 3 times that I say this. I want to be very clear. I want to give a shout out to the crew of 2313. They were wonderful. They shepherded us through what's getting ready to happen. But we boarded the airplane and, we had a little bit of a delay. We sat there for a little longer than normal, but we started to taxi. And as we started to taxi, we were trying to get in place and then the plane stopped. And that's normal. We've all had that, right? It's like, okay, so we stop and, you know how you get in position and the flight attendant comes, you're fifth for takeoff. None of that happened. But we're standing there, and then 10 minutes roll on, and then 20 minutes roll on, and then 30 minutes roll on, and we're sitting there, and then all of a sudden the captain comes on. And he says something along the lines of, and I tried to remember everything, it says something along the lines of, hi, everybody, this is your captain. We got to do, and I remember the word paperwork. We have to do a little bit of paperwork. There's an issue. There's like a maintenance issue or something. Stand by. So we're sitting there and we're like, okay. And then all of a sudden, like the captain was driving a Ford Fiesta, the damn plane he starts to drive. Like not like to put us into position to take off. We start moving farther and farther and farther away from the airport. And there's a gentleman in front of me. Now, to give geographically, let me tell you where I am on the airplane. I'm in row 15. That'll be important in a second. So I'm sitting there, and in front of me, I hear a gentleman talking. I'm eavesdropping, let's be clear. I'm eavesdropping. He's saying he works for somebody, an airline or something. And when he looked outside to see that the plane was moving away from LaGuardia, this was his quote. "Oh, that's not good." And I thought, I don't want to hear that.
No.
Audience, no joke. About 2 seconds later, Leo rolled the first video. This is what I see outside my window. The airplane is surrounded by officials. It's surrounded by cops and Broncos. I think freaking OJ was there. I mean, it was like, and then that was the right side of the plane. And then I looked on the left side of the plane, and there were more cops and more SUVs and more Port Authority vehicles. Our plane was surrounded. And then the guy said again, and I quote, "Well, this really isn't good." So then the captain, that happened for about 20 minutes. Nobody was being told anything, which we understand. We shouldn't. Take care of business. They kept us safe. Then the captain comes over about 20 minutes later, and he says the words I never thought I would hear aboard an aircraft. This isn't verbatim, ladies and gentlemen of the flight. Federal officials will be boarding the rear of the plane. Please stay in your seat. And I thought, well, that ain't normal.
No,
that's not normal.
That's not.
And he said, please stay in your seat. And at that moment, this is why where I'm sitting is important. I turn around. I see everyone go like this. And everyone turns around, and officials, Port Authority, police are in the back of the aircraft. They came in through the rear, and they're talking to a guy. I don't know if it's one guy. I don't know if it's two guys. And everyone's looking. Everyone turns. Everyone, I will say, is calm. Here's another little shout out I will say as I sprinkle these through. I couldn't have asked for more calm, wonderful people than everybody in that flight. And I'm also grateful. I know I make a lot of jokes about kids, but I'm glad there's only like one or two kids. So we had no kids freaking out. No, because I didn't want them to be scared. I like kids on a case-by-case basis, but I certainly didn't want them freaking out on this flight. But everybody was very calm, but everyone's looking like, what the heck? And then the guy comes back over the speaker and he goes, it is time for you to leave. Like basically, like, grab your stuff. We are deplaning, which we kind of figured out at this point. So then we walk off the back of the plane, and there is a outdoor staircase lined with Port Authority officials helping us down the staircase, and there's the tarmac, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? So we get on the tarmac. No one's really telling us anything, so we're all going like this. Like all of us are just, so here's the video. So I used to be an anchor. I used to do the news. So I went into full reporter mode because somebody recognized me and they said, yo, get on Instagram and try to get some answers. And which I cracked up. So here I am, I'm going live on Instagram, and I'm showing the scene. We're out there. As you can see, most of us are middling around. There are buses out there. Some passengers are on the buses, but nobody's really telling us anything, which is a little frustrating, but I get it. They're trying to keep us safe. So then we get on the buses. Another bus pulls up. The one cop looks at me and he goes, "Get on that one." We're like, "Thank you, sir. We love you." Again, the Port Authority, God bless you. They're not getting checks. You know, the TSA agents aren't getting. So we know nothing at this point, but I start getting messages from people that I know in the biz. Again, I used to be an anchor, and thanks to our friends at Thrifty Traveler, they were working their sources. Come to find out, it was a bomb threat. A bomb threat was called in, phoned in, something. Also, we had heard, my husband played Inspector Gadget 2. He had heard from people in the back of the plane, and allegedly, a gentleman, as we were taxiing, unbuckled his seatbelt and started standing up and mumbling things. Now, that is allegedly what happened in the back of the plane that probably caused further worry. We don't know if the guy standing up was connected to the threat. We don't know if the threat came from him, if it was separate, if it was a horrible coincidence. All we know is that happened in the back of the plane. We heard from our affiliate in New York, Fox 5, hello friends, that it was a bomb threat. But nobody was, we were learning more from the news and Thrifty Traveler than we were from any official, which we get, which we understand. They had a job to do and they did it brilliantly. We get back to the terminal, and it's not like we expected Mr. Rourke and Tattoo to be greeting us, but I'd like, thank you. Two people that were alive in the 70s got that reference. But we get back to LaGuardia, and nobody knows what to do.
Yeah.
Nobody's telling us anything. Is our flight canceled? Are we being rebooked? Where's our luggage? What do we do? We went back through security, and it's almost over. Here's two pieces of humor, or my first piece of humor. As we're all in a serpentine line to go back through security, because that's, I guess, what we have to do, we receive all of our phones start going off. It was an automated text message from Delta that read the following: "Your flight has been delayed."
Right, yeah. Thanks.
Really, Delta? Really? So we went back through security. We got done. This poor, and this is my last shout out, these people aren't getting paid. But this sweet TSA agent, who I regret not getting her name, everyone went through security and they surrounded this poor woman. And she was like 4'5", and I'm only telling you her size because I felt so bad for her. This one business guy was like, "What's happening?" And everyone's like, "Guy, you know, we calm down, dude. Everyone's trying to get answers. She's not even from Delta, and she's trying to help us, you know, tell us what to do." So to you, whoever you are, God bless you. You're not getting paid, and you still took care of us. So thank you very much. We ended up getting a hotel. There's two people at the help desk at Delta dealing with 200 of us. And again, nobody was getting answers. No one was really telling us what to do. And it was a kind of a cluster. So to the two people at the help desk at LaGuardia at Delta, thank you. You're really the only reps, other than our wonderful crew of 2313, that really helped us. We're safe. That's all that matters. But it was crazy. Before we go to break, I just want to say this. I texted this to Fallon. I know that for the sake of the show, I can be dramatic and over the top and you know thyself. I know myself. Can I tell you though something, guys? When I got back to the hotel and the adrenaline stopped and just the nervousness of worrying about the show and worrying about filing the vacation day and all this stuff. I'm laying in bed, and it scared the daylights out of me because I thought of what could have happened, and I thought, and there's nothing dramatic about that. It was just I laid in bed, as we often do when we worry about bills or your family or medical stuff. I laid in bed and I'm like, oh my God, what a crazy ass world we live in, that our plane was evacuated because of a bomb threat, and what could have happened. And it didn't happen because of good people at LaGuardia, good people at the TSA and of Port Authority, and the smattering of people at Delta. So as I sit here today, I'm grateful to be looking at you, and I'm grateful to everyone that helped us. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. One more little funny note to put a bow on this. Jeff, I forgot to mention this. Again, remember I told you I had 2 pieces of humor. The last one is, because I went live and TMZ picked it up, our affiliates, newspapers picked it up of my Instagram live, the video went a little viral. And I kept getting alerts from Instagram. And Fallon, I got to tell you, it cracked me up because you know on your Instagram notifications, it tells you who likes your crap. Audience, I never thought I would see the day where I'm going through and I got a notification and it said the following: Christy Brinkley liked your video.
Congrats.
And then 4 seconds later, Cece Peniston liked your, yeah. I was like, finally, I got no, yeah. See what I did there?
Yeah. Nice.
And then the last one that I just got a little while ago, Rosanna Arquette liked my video. And I want it's like Twilight Zone weird. Anyway,
weird.
But yeah, so, and I'll want to reiterate it. Jason Show viewers, you were great. Thank you for your care. I'm never going to be able to respond to everybody. It was really nice of you to worry. We're all good and safe. It was just, girl, weird. Anyway, let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. Woo. Let's get to some hot topics. First up, 2 Oscar winners, 1 Tony winner, 1 stuffed pig.
What?
The iconic Miss Piggy is finally getting her own movie. Yeah, that's right. All by herself.
As she should.
And some big names are attached to the project. Listen to this, no joke. Jennifer Lawrence and Emma Stone are producing. They're likely going to star. And the creator of the Broadway hit Oh Mary, Cole Escala, is writing the script. J-Law, yeah, which I got to tell you, that is a great creative trifecta.
Yeah.
J-Law was on The Tonight Show and talked a little bit about it. Listen to this.
And Miss Piggy is a feminist icon, and she said, it would be so funny if Miss Piggy got canceled. Now, that is not the plot necessarily, but it got the wheels turning of like, wait, there hasn't actually been like a feminist, like a Miss Piggy starring in this movie. So I started kind of producing it, but Emma Stone is the Muppet head. Also, Emma Stone is a shark. So now Cole is writing it. They're perfect. And yeah.
That is so fun, and you'll be in it as well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I have to be. So
Well-
yes. I mean, I want to be.
You do. You have to be. We don't know. Obviously, we don't know when it's going to film, so therefore we don't know when it's going to come out. Look, I have criticized. This makes me happy because as a child of the 80s and the 70s, I love the Muppets. I love Disney, but they have bungled the ownership of the Muppets. They have yet to unlock how to make that brand relevant for modern audiences.
Yeah.
So if there's anybody that can do it, it is this trifecta.
True.
It's these 3 people.
Absolutely. I love Miss Piggy, obviously. I love her, so it's time she gets some spotlight, all right? She's had to take it this whole time, but it finally will be hers.
I owned the Miss Piggy. In the 80s, there used to be a puppet with real hair.
Yes.
I used to cut. I know it was a little creepy, but I used to do a little trim on the hair, give her a little bob. Yeah.
Okay.
And again, sadly, my dad still didn't know I was gay. Anyway, yeah. Next, yeah. Why is Jason cutting Miss Piggy's hair? Next, in just the last few hours, the first teaser, I haven't seen this yet, for the upcoming Michael Jackson biopic just dropped. It features our first look at Michael's actual nephew, Jafar. He's going to be portraying the king of pop. Let's look at this.
Can you lower the lights for me, please?
Okay, but remember, in here, keep those feet still, my man.
Wow. Wow, I was actually ready. This was my first time seeing it. I was ready to hate on that. But that looks pretty good. The movie follows MJ's time in the Jackson 5, and it follows all the way to his death in 09. Wow, that's a lot to fit into a movie. So that worries me just a little bit.
Yeah.
I wish they would have taken just a chunk of his life.
Yeah.
Because I'm worried that it's going to be a little hollow trying to squeeze so much in.
Yeah, I wonder what they'll like spend time on and what they'll montage. You know what I mean? Because they're going to have to montage some things to get it all in. I think that it was really smart to cast someone in his family, and Jafar looks great in that role, like very believable, and the quality looks really nice. So I'm like, okay, maybe this will be great.
My other worry, I'm just going to balance out my positivity with some worry here, is the families involved. And I got to tell you, and you know how I feel about this. Anytime the family's involved, I worry they just try to sugarcoat things. Not that we want the nitty gritty, but I worry about that just a little bit. But I wait to be delighted. Next in the dish, a surprise return, speaking of being delighted, on Dancing with the Stars. 5 years after being fired, which he never should have been, former host Tom Bergeron is coming back to the dance floor, not as host, but he will be a guest judge next week.
Okay.
Yeah. Tom, you know why, guys? It's the 20th anniversary celebration of the show. He hosted the show for the first 15 years, and that equals 28 seasons of the show. And then they were just morons and unceremoniously fired him because they wanted to young it up, which
They did a terrible job too.
Terrible. They brought Tyra in,
it was not
and
the
it's
right
just
fit.
yeah. And I'm not trying to hate on Tyra, but that was the wrong fit, wrong person for the wrong project.
Exactly. Tyra's great at being a judge in her areas, but that was not it.
I read while I was gone, I read a really great article in Vulture talking about the success of this season of Dancing with the Stars, and they said the headline from Vulture was something like, "Guess what's the hottest show right now with young people? Dancing with the Stars."
It's wild, yes.
It is
so
huge.
Popular.
The ratings, guys, this doesn't happen when shows get this old. The ratings are surging, and they're crediting two things. The stars that they chose, the Mormon wives, the TikTok stars that are appealing to Gen Z, and they credited the move to put it not only back on ABC, but also airing live on Disney+.
Oh, okay.
Because Gen Z, they don't know what the hell rabbit ears are. You know what I mean? They don't know how to turn a television on.
It's true.
It's like, for them, a TV is like a phone booth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's true. The streaming aspect. Very
Huge
smart.
ratings this year.
Yeah, and we've actually cared. It has. I feel like in the past we've played clips because like you play clips, but you're like, okay, who cares? Move on. But I actually like have cared about the dances and things this year.
And the youngins are loving Andy Richter too, which I love. They're really rooting for Andy Richter. Yeah, from Conan. Sticking with TV, the legend Carol Burnett will soon be back on TV in season 2 of Palm Royale. Thank goodness. The legend was on Jimmy Kimmel last night. And remember how she's really good at Wordle? Watch this.
You are part of a Wordle group. Is this a daily Wordle situation?
Yes.
Okay. And Allison Janney's in the group, your co-star.
Allison,
Julia Louis-Dreyfus is in the group.
Julia,
Charlize Theron is in the group.
Charlie.
They told me that you often get the Wordle in 1 or 2 tries. Now, 2, okay, spectacular. 1
Is an accident.
some of your friends aren't buying it.
Carol gets it in 2 all the time.
No, all the time?
Yeah.
She must be cheating. Now, Julia Louis-Dreyfus says that Carol typically gets it in 2 tries.
That is true.
Now, that seems impossible.
I think it is impossible.
It is. Do you believe that Carol Burnett is really solving the Wordle in 2 almost every day?
No, she's a cheat.
Now that's something else. Your friends think you're cheating.
There is no way you can cheat in Wordle. I mean, if there was, then what's the point in playing?
Carol's right. Carol's just very smart.
I mean, unless you look up what the word is, right? I'm sure people post it.
But then what's the fun of that?
Well, some people just the thrill of beating everyone, I guess. But I wouldn't feel right beating them by cheating.
No.
But yeah.
By the way, guys, 92 years old.
Amazing.
That's Carol Burnett, yeah. Treasure. American treasure. That's the dish, everyone. We'll be back with more right after this. They are the moments you don't get to see on the show. Coming up in just a little bit, it's the very best of the Jason Show before the show. You're invited to our morning meeting where anything can happen and anything can be said. And then I'm live at LaGuardia on the tarmac. Other than the flight situation, I have some travel tips for New York City. That and more when we come back. Welcome back, everybody. Coming up a little bit later, more fun from New York. Well, as I mentioned earlier, I was in the Big Apple for a long weekend, and before the plane drama on Tuesday night happened, it really was actually a great trip. I wanted to share two highlights in my latest series, Travel with Jason, with the cute little animated suitcase there. Yeah. And I love that you guys take my travel suggestions. I always try to think of you when I go to these places because people always ask me, hey, where's that place you told me to go? So if you're planning a wonderful holiday trip to New York, I found a great little spot. This is for the grown-ups. Leave the kids in the hotel. Anyway, but no, I found a great little spot by a very tourist area, Rockefeller Center. So if you go to see the tree, it's right by Rockefeller Center, and it's called Pebble Bar. Now this is the Instagram video, but I shot my own thing. Pebble Bar NYC is right on the corner. And now here's my video, right on the corner, guys. This area here, this was a partner. Jason Sudeikis is a partner. Justin Theroux. Look how cute this. It's a little corner. It's right on the corner. It's a little building on the corner of the main Rockefeller Center building. And get this, it's a multi-story little bar. The fourth floor of this used to be Johnny Carson's dressing room. When the Tonight Show was there in 1962 through 1972, that fourth floor of the Pebble Bar can be rented out for private events. We just stopped in there, and you can only access it. Keep this in mind, because we learned, you know how you can go through the main Rockefeller Center and go to the tour and go to the NBC studios. You can access it outside, kind of how you do like the famous Magnolia Bar Bakery. It's right outside. It has a very small entrance, but go in there, get a cocktail with your sweet honey or you know, or whoever you're traveling with. Good prices, good girl. Can I tell you, they had some really good deviled eggs. Oh. They had some really good deviled eggs.
A real surprise.
I am a deviled egg eating blank. I love a deviled egg. It was so good. Great bar snacks for New York. Great pricing. So again, Pebble Bar, and just the fact that it was, you know, Pete Davidson's a partner. Oh, nice. But it's just a really cute little New York spot that not a lot of people talk about. No, fairly new. Heard of it. Okay. Right on the corner of Rockefeller Center. Perfect. Okay, next. You have probably heard of this next place that I wanted to check out for you. An iconic New York City hotel got a complete renovation. I think it was closed for like 6 years, and it just opened this past summer. I'm talking about the legendary Waldorf Astoria. Now, yeah. Guys, this is, we landed on Halloween, and this is where we immediately went. Look at this architecture, guys. They spent billions of dollars remodeling this hotel. Even if you're not going to crack open the wallet and spend $1,800 a night, it is worth just walking through. This was the bar. This is where we went just to have some cocktails. Look at the mid-century modern kind of Art Deco vibe of this bar. It was so fantastic. This was on the main level, and just look at the level of detail. And you're getting ready to see here, you know, Paris Hilton's family used to own this. Here's the famous clock tower that you've seen in various movies. This has been painstakingly renovated. And Paris Hilton talked, because, you know, this used to be part of the Hilton family, that she used to roller skate around this lobby and around that thing. It was so beautiful to see. So even if you don't stay there, and if you do, can I stay with you? Go take a look at it, Fallon. It's so quintessential New York, and especially for the holidays. I can't imagine, the holiday decorations weren't up yet. I can't even imagine what the decorations are going to look like. But it just reopened. You should go check it out.
All the
it's beautiful.
Do it out, so it'll be beautiful. Yeah.
And one more shout out, and I gotta say, you know, I was there mainly to see Stephen Colbert, and I have some more behind-the-scenes stories coming up a little bit. I was also there. I can't promote this enough. one of the reasons I love staying there on a Monday is because on Monday night, here's another best thing ever for New York City. Monday night, there's a thing called Jim Caruso's Cast Party at the legendary Birdland Jazz Club. And Cast, you know, Broadway's dark on Mondays. So it's an open mic night at this jazz club that Ariana Grande has performed in. Charlie Puth started there when he was small. Cast members from The Lion King and Wicked, they just pop in. And it's hosted by my buddy Jim Caruso. The piano is Billy Stritch, Liza Minnelli's musical director, amongst others, Broadway legends. We were there again. One of the most fun things I ever do in New York. It starts at 9:30. Tickets are around $30. You can eat dinner there. It's like we have a club here called Crooners. That's a great dinner club that Aaron Schwab performs in. It reminds me of Crooners. So if you're in New York City on a Monday night, go to Cast Party and tell Jim and Billy that I sent you. You'll have a great time. What you don't see before the cameras start rolling. A little bit later. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Woo! Welcome back. Great audience today. Well, if you saw our show on Tuesday, you saw my buddy Fallon do a great job sitting here. And you also, I was live. I was live in New York City, which, by the way, we received a funny comment on social media. This one woman said that she thought I was faking it, that I was in front of a green screen.
She did. She was like not joking. Like she genuinely thought you were lying.
Jason wasn't really in New York City. Anyway, why would I fake that? Anyway, seriously. Anyway, I talked on that show about going. The whole catalyst was I went to the Late Show with Stephen Colbert for one of the final times, and there's a few little behind-the-scenes details that I wanted to share with you, because if you never get a chance to go, and you should, even if it's not Colbert, go to some of these shows. Not just our show. I would love to see here, but it's a fascinating exercise in seeing what goes into what really is a true American form of entertainment that sadly is going away more and more and more, no matter what host you like. Anyway, and to see the machinations. The guest that night for my show was the great Tom Hanks. Here's a little clip of it. Now, Tom was the guest, and what Stephen does that other talk show hosts don't, and I don't know if you're going to see this. Let me see. Wait till we get to a shot of Tom. I want to point something out that you may... Okay. If you look real closely at that shot, look at the chair next to Tom. See the arm of that chair? See how it looks a little wet? Well, what you didn't see on the show, and I don't know if they edited this in, is right before Tom came out, and this happens every time, a segment producer comes out to prep Stephen about the guest ahead. As the segment producer was sitting in that chair that Tom is sitting in, Stephen spilled an entire glass of liquid on that producer and on oh, there you can see the wetness, and on the chair. My friends, can I tell you, you have never seen more producers flank a desk. You would have thought something was on fire. Tech people were, I didn't know they had that many rolls of paper towel. You would have thought Stephen was on fire. They were trying to clean up. They couldn't get it dry enough. Then some union tech guys came out, moved the chair over, put the dry chair here. Then obviously I was watching, because I was watching everything. I was watching the executive producer, and he was not liking, I could tell, that you could still see the wet on that chair. So then after Tom was done, they literally brought a new chair down and replaced both chairs. And what you don't see, and I thought you guys would enjoy this, because now when you watch, you'll notice, Stephen doesn't do what we have to do, and that means no matter where you are in a conversation, it's live, so you have to go, oh, can you hold that thought? We'll be right back. Stephen just talks to the guest for about a half hour, and then the producer has to cut that interview. So then when he's done interviewing whomever, he does a series of fake tosses to break. So let me give you an example. Audience, clap when I say we'll be right back. So I'll say you're Tom Hanks. Stephen, Leo, take camera 5. More with Tom when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. Okay. And then the producer takes that little perk and slips it in wherever they want to break in the conversation.
Okay.
But watch. It's really obvious sometimes where they break it. But it was great. And we also got, I know we have to go. You'll see this in a future episode. They surprised us. They taped a segment for a future episode. James Bond, Daniel Craig was there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you'll see that. Yeah. He was looking real good. Let me tell you. He was looking real good. The Before the Show when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. Yeah, he was real attractive. Welcome back to our show, everybody. You can get tickets eventbrite.com. And just like Christy Brinkley, follow us, Fallon on Air and Jason Matheson. Well, every morning, about an hour before we go live around the country, the staff gathers to go through that day's show. But oftentimes, most of the times, our pre-show meeting turns into a chaos of conversations about everything except the show. Literally, we talk about everything but the show. Lucky for us, photographer Eric records every last bit of it. And once you see what happens in a typical day, it's going to surprise you that we can even get this show on the air. You look very cozy and fallish.
It's a lot of like...
Never tell a woman they look cozy.
Why?
You gonna tell me I have a pretty face too?
You look comfortable.
That's what people say to women when they're like, they don't think their body looks great. They're like, you have a pretty face.
Oh my God, I just said you look cozy.
Why don't you just say I look like a gutter rat?
That's me. I heard comfy.
Cozy. She's wearing
like
a cozy.
He's a 10. No, that's like my whole life. I'm like, you have such a pretty face. I'm like, just say you think I'm fat.
We should play that game where like she's a 10, but she claps when the airplane lands.
Oh God.
That's what I saw.
Jake could list 4,000 things about me. My top thing that he hates is I leave socks everywhere throughout our house.
How many socks do you own?
When I come home, whatever are on my feet, I take and leave wherever I am. And he hates it. And he says that I've passed it along to Olive and Dylan. I'm like, okay, Dylan, I came into his life at 9. That's not on me. But just socks. And he's like, it drives him nuts.
So you will just walk in the door and you take your socks off right there and they will just lay there.
Sometimes I'll lay on the couch and I'll peel them off my gross feet and throw them at Jake's face on the couch, and then I just leave them there too, wherever they land.
That I don't mind.
No, when I get home from work, I disrobe in front of my laundry room.
How much comes off?
Down
Everything?
to my underwear.
Okay.
And then I put on my comfy pants.
Yep.
My house pants.
Your house pants.
And the sweatshirt that I've been wearing for days.
Yes.
The same one.
Yes, I do the same. Yeah.
And
I do.
And my clothes, though, lay in my hallway. I don't even put them in the laundry room.
Mine lay in my bathroom
And then I just
or closet.
step over them for days.
Until the A&E hoarders crew comes.
Oh my gosh.
I can't tell my color of my socks apart.
Do you get dressed in the dark?
Turn some lights on.
I don't have a lot of light in my house.
Your house is I've been in
Hate
it.
it.
It's very dark.
Because I only have half light, and it's all the trees. Because it's a condo.
But you have indoor lighting though.
Yeah. Lighting? No, I need like top lights.
Do you only use the sun? I'm gonna get you a flashlight for Christmas.
No, seriously. I'm constantly like this.
Can I get you a ring light for your phone?
He's
gonna trip on all the clothes he leaves in his hallway, and then he's gonna fall in and I can't get up moment.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Where was Jeff found? In his hallway. Colin has all of his shoes by the garage door we come in, and I walked in from being gone from the dance thing for like 3 days, and he goes, the minute I walked in, he goes, I know I have a lot of shoes there. I'll be moving them soon. And I'm like, I don't care, but
yes, you do. You're like, I'm so happy-go-lucky.
Let's call Colin. I don't know if he's really bothered by that.
Oh, he's probably actually working now. He's not going to answer.
Well, look at that. We're getting denied by both of our spots. Oh, you have a little heart by Jake's name on your phone.
What's next to Colin's name?
An upside-down cross.
Eric, try calling your wife.
Nope. She's mad at me right now anyway.
Right now?
Again?
Again?
What'd you do now?
I don't know.
Is Luke mad at you, Bjorn?
No. Even though I made him dress up as a sailor this weekend.
We weren't talking about that photo made it look like him as a hostage. It looked like Cher was holding a man hostage.
Hey,
Bjorn dressed up as Cher over the weekend for Halloween. Yeah.
Wagon wheel Watusi.
Wagon wheel Watusi.
Wagon wheel Watusi.
Wagon wheel Watusi.
Oh, God.
All right, now you, Leo.
Yeah,
do a Cher imitation. Look at that camera and do a Cher. Just, I want to see a straight man do a. I want to see a straight man do a Cher imitation. Go.
Snap out of it.
Okay.
It's better than
Okay.
That was good, Leo.
I'm in love with you.
Snap out of it.
Is it? Are we lying when we say that is every single day?
It's every day, and also I am definitely guilty of being one of the top most annoying people at that table. Jeff tries so hard to tell us what's on the show, and everything he says, I'm like, would take us off track every day.
He'll be like, okay, in segment 2, oh my God, look at that sweater. Well, I mean, it's like shiny metal all the time.
It is.
You can see the Jason Show Before the Show on our Facebook page. Just search for Jason Show TV. It airs around live 9:15 Central and Mountain. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Oh, God. They get that sash. And thanks to our partner, Home Furniture. By the way, Eric, get a shot. This woman is fraudulent. She's this. It's not really her birthday. She stole it.
What?
She stole that sash.
Wow.
I'm kidding. We love her. It's a sandwich making the rounds on social media. And Fallon, you made it this week.
Well, Jake did. I threw the ingredients to him, though.
The teleprompter lied. Yeah.
Oh, I did lie to Jeff and said I made it, but I didn't. I found it, got all the ingredients. It's so easy to make. It's this, like, there's sun-dried tomato focaccia bread that I've used for everything, and you quickly toast it, and then everything else is easy. They have, like, a hot bomba pepper sauce. Go light on it if you don't want too much heat. Pesto you smear on there, and then you put salami, prosciutto. You break open burrata on top of it. Yes. You could do a little arugula. We didn't have that, so I threw basil on, and then you drizzle this, like, the balsamic, like, glaze. Oh my gosh, you guys, this sandwich was, your breath will reek for days, but it was so easy and
Sacrifices
so good.
have to be made.
Exactly, yes, yeah. And Jake boarded a flight right after that. I'm like, sorry to those people.
Yeah, sorry if you sat next to Jake.
Yeah,
there we go.
gassy. But try it. It's easy and delicious.
Fallon on air on the socials if you want to see more of that. We'll be right back. I want to make that. I do. That commercial break. That's right. Yeah. This side versus that side. By the way, all of these folks on this side are from, I always talk about the cabin in the Princeton, Cambridge area. These are all folks from that area. Green Lake Mermaid, Moonshine. These folks are from Moonshine Bar and Grill. I might have drank there a few times, yeah. But I love these people too over here. Yeah. I said the Green Lake Mermaids, yeah.
Well, don't forget these three.
And the three, yeah. Even though the Green Lake Mermaids included fraudulent Fanny over here, right there, yeah. Lying about her birthday to get that sash, I don't know, yeah. Anyway. Tomorrow, the top 10 pop culture moments from the Gen X era. The ladies from the Pop Culture Preservation Society podcast are back. Plus, it's Friday, and you know that's always going to be fun. Again, thanks to all of you for your very sweet messages. I appreciate it. Thanks to this one for being amazing and filling in. And thanks to you for watching. If you would like tickets, scan that QR code right over there. Right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself, because no one can tell you you're doing it wrong. Bye, everybody.